Alright, I figure I'd do a tool, what's in my tool bag video. Actually, I'm more just cleaning out my tool bag because I've been having a hard time trying to figure out what to put and where it should go, and kind of all over the place. But yeah, so these are all my maintenance, or not maintenance, service slash maintenance tools, I guess. I also did installs, and this is probably half of the tools that I have. My other tools for installs are all in the van, and there's some couple tools that I'm missing here that I just keep in the van. We'll start off with this row. These are my pocket tools. I got a 6-inch tape measure that's always clipped onto my pants. Voltage pen by Klein with flashlight. 2 UEI pocket thermometers that are magnetic. I have the Supco magnetic jumper cables that are also alligator clips, and then the regular Supco magnetic jumpers, and then just a couple of extra jumpers. I keep these in my pocket, and a knife. Those are usually always in my pants. Should probably show you the tool bags that I have. So I have the MB2 right here. I've just been cleaning them out because I've been trying to figure out where to put what where, but I kind of organized everything so you could see where it originally was before. I'll make a video of it all loaded out just so you guys can see. This is my TP4B. I actually have a TP5B coming in, and I might be getting rid of this and using the TP5B. It was part of the promo when I bought my Vito Tech backpack. And then I have my dog and my Tech Pack backpack. So it's completely empty right now. I used to keep my combustion analyzer in here, but it was really awkward. This bag used to be full, and then when I got these other two bags, I've been slowly taking tools out of here and putting them into here. So I'll probably have a lot of my installed hand tools going in here also, but yeah, it's completely empty. There's a couple few things in here. I think I have like, oh, not this pocket, but in the other pocket, I have just some random stuff and a bunch of like transformers. So this bag is pretty much empty. Company stuff here. So we'll start off with the Testo kit. I have the Testo Gen 2 right here, smart probes. I don't have the whole kit, but I just do residential. Our cooling season's only like 2 to 3 months, and we don't even really need cooling where I live. I live in Canada, Alberta, so our average summer temperature is 22 degrees Celsius, which I believe is like 71, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's really not that warm up here. I mean, we do get the odd days where it does reach 30 degrees, which is probably like 87 degrees, 90 degrees Fahrenheit, but yeah, I got the 549Is. These are all Gen 2. I haven't had issues with the range. 2 hydrometers, and then a 510i, and then some static pressure probes and my gas pressure hose there. I also have the static pressure hoses in here. Okay, so pretty much everything from where I'm drawing my finger, all of this was in my bag. So except for this is just on my pants also. This is the Milwaukee's Rover magnetic light. It's super awesome. Pretty much you can it's super bright light too. So inspection mirror, Klein combustible gas leak detector, UEI DL479 multimeter. And some of this stuff I'm probably going to reorganize when I put it back to my bags. I'm just kind of waiting for heating season to come so I can really organize that, because our heating season is like where we're super busy. But yeah, I have a scraper here for scraping haven't really used that much, to be honest, but for scraping gaskets off condensate pans, because we all have high efficiency furnaces and they're always leaking, so scrape the gasket off and put some high temp silicone. I use this coil brush for cleaning secondary heat exchangers when they're really plugged and dirty, so that's why it's all mangled up. I did have a 1/4 and 5/16 nut driver by Klein. I accidentally lost the 5/16 at a customer's house. It's not really that big of a deal. Milwaukee's 11-in-1, 9-in-1, 8-in-1, I don't know, multi-bit screwdriver, multi-bit ratcheting screwdriver. A lot of my tools are Milwaukee. Some flexible barbecue lighter, Milwaukee dikes. I actually am not a fan of the Milwaukee dikes. I don't know if I just had a couple bad pairs, but oh, my dog's crying. They were pretty bad at cutting wire. Sorry, I just had to let my dog back in her kennel because her ball's there. These long nose husky needle nose pliers. These are useful for drain clips. I already forgot what these are called, but they have crimps. Linesman pliers, yeah, that's what they're called. I have 2 12-inch extensions, one Milwaukee. One was a no-name brand from Princess Auto. This is actually one of my install tools. I don't know why it's here. It's in the truck normally. Just some Milwaukee red snips. Some more jumper cables. I lost a bunch of my jumper cables, but these go in the front pocket of the backpack. This super tiny pouch. Rigid copper cutters. These go in the backpack as well. In the top pocket, on the top outside pocket. Right there. This is a Supco ECM motor tester. As of 2019, all our furnaces, I believe, have to have an ECM motor installed now. I mean, you don't really run into that issue a lot where the motor's not working or it's the board that's not working. It's usually the ECM module most of the time. I'm not sure. I think this is 3/8. Oh wait, it's right here. 3/16. This is for drilling out drain ports on the condensate pan for our Goodman furnaces. On the older models, they were too small and the pressure switch wasn't pulling enough draft, or would just clog really easy. So we drill these out. I got some 1/4-inch, and 5/16 stubbies right here. These actually might go into my AC bag because with air conditioning, a lot of it's against the wall. And then this was for my combustion analyzer. What size is this one? It's my brother's dog, 3/8. Sorry about that again. My brother's dog was barking. Just a magnet, giant flathead, Milwaukee level. This is a really strong level. The magnets are really strong. I got Malco 1/4-inch and 5/16. These bits are indestructible. Some cheap Milwaukee bits. Milwaukee bits suck. I got a 1/2-inch, 1/4-inch, and 7/16. There's my leads for those are the Testo leads off the meter, and I don't know why these coil fins are in my backpack. I've never really had to use them, or coil fin combs. Some extra, I think this feels like, this is like 10 gauge wire, and my 310 combustion analyzer. We use this quite a lot because a lot of it's high efficiency furnaces. And this is I use this flashlight for viewing into my backpack. So this is all the stuff that are in my backpack. A lot of the stuff up there used to be in my backpack. But as I started getting more tools and more bags, I kind of want like open top and like smaller. I don't use the backpack that much. I never do, to be honest. It's only when I'm doing heating calls. I'll probably use it more this heating season once I reload everything. All of this stuff goes into my TP4B, and I'll show you how it was loaded out. But basically, I still use the TP. I pretty much use the TP4B, and then this is the MB2. And I used to have the smart probes in the MB2, so I'm experimenting with the carry case right now. But I would just use these two to do both heating calls and cooling calls for the summer, because we still have furnace repairs in the summer. Because it does get cold here the odd day. I shouldn't say cold, but definitely not warm. Just an extendable 12 inch extension bit. Long nose needle pliers, Huskies, long nose with an offset. These are actually way better for doing drain clips in high efficiency furnaces where it's like awkward positioning. I have a ratcheting. I have two of them. I don't know why. This one has no bits. This one has all the bits. I really like these channel locks. These are really nice. They're by Stanley. Just your standard size channel locks. These Milwaukee dikes aren't too bad for cutting wire. Another Milwaukee multi-bit screwdriver. Brush and fin comb, coil brush. 90 bit for my drill. A mirror that has a crack in it. My M12 with the Malco's reversible 1/4 inch and 5/16 bit. I also have like the whole Milwaukee like pack out for installs. I have like all the bins. I think it's like my pack out stacked all together is probably literally 5 feet tall, maybe even taller. And then I use this for my gas valves on furnaces, and this stuff is just for this ratcheting wrench. These are usually for blower motors. It's a Milwaukee 3/8 and 7/16. I bought this by accident. This was the wrong size. I meant to buy the bigger one. This is because we use duct plug holes, and I was supposed to get a bigger one because my inspection camera for our heat exchangers, we use the Inspector. It's like a $2,000 camera. Doesn't actually fit when this is fully drilled, so I have to buy the bigger version of this. Nylog, 8-inch and 6-inch wrench, and then a service wrench. Valve core remover. This was from an automotive shop when I used to work in automotive. And 6-inch with a 1/4 inch bit on top. And over here, I got my Yellow Jacket psychrometer, which is also just a hydrometer. Measures wet bulb, dry bulb, dew point, relative humidity. It's just like the Testo ones. This one's a little bit slower though. I glued some magnets onto the back. You can see did a real poor job, but whatever. This is my 770-3 multimeter. I didn't like this at first. I actually really hated it at first, and I almost sold it right away after I bought it. But now I absolutely love it. I use the watt function. I've been starting to use the power function a lot more. I use the Bluetooth on it a lot for checking amp readings on furnace blower motors. To have with the door closed, I can just use the Bluetooth app and see what it's pulling in its natural state. I got some Fluke leads here because Fluke has like the best leads. I got the Sure Grip alligator clips. 5/16 and 1/4 inch nut drivers. Klein's magnetic 11-in-1. This is the one that doesn't do the Schrader removal. I probably should have got that one. I actually just bought this because the Milwaukee multi-bit screwdrivers kind of crap in the bed on me, the ratcheting part at least. These are for my smart probes, for when I want to add. Milwaukee strippers, some crimpers, and this was a company supplied leak detector. It's $30. I don't like it. This thing sucks. It does find leaks, but this thing also goes off for absolutely no reason a lot of the time. And finding leaks is really difficult with it. I'm not a big fan. But yeah, that's most of my service tools. And then in the truck, I have 3 Appion, Schrader core tools, and then I've been meaning to buy my own vacuum because a lot of our stuff is company supplied. So I plan to buy my own vacuum. I do have my own 1/2 inch Appion hose, and I also have a 3/8 hose for when I do a double vac or double hose vac method. But that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else in the truck that I would have that I would use. Oh, I have a Milwaukee fluid pump for doing hot water tank installs. It's super nice. Don't have to wait like 15-30 minutes to drain a 40 gallon. Like it drains the tank in about 5 to 10 minutes. Super nice to have. And then I have obviously some plumbing wrenches in there and more snips. But that's pretty much it. I'll do another video with it all loaded out so you guys can see what it looks like.